Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. If you are old, welcome to the channel if you are new. So, as you've probably seen in the title, this is a double S solo build for the upcoming season. And I think a lot of people will kind of know what I'm saying when I say this little quote right now. It took nearly 7 seasons or 8 seasons to get this mod back. So, use it and have as much fun as you can. You can probably see what I'm meaning by the weapons I'm using as well. But here's the build and here's the choice of gear. I use double fusion rifle. You can have one fusion instead, mainly being the Vexmitha class as your hold together as well as rain of fire. And then I use these mods. I'm going to quickly pause the video here. You can read up on the mods and everything. This is what you want to be kind of using as a base for the build. If you want to enhance the build further, by all means go ahead. But I'm going to go straight back into the video now. So the three things I do want
I'm
to
going as
be
fast as I
honest
can.
with
You'd think Rasputin would have made this a
is
little easier on us.
Vexmitha class, I believe, is getting a bit of a nerf next season, so just be wary. I don't know how hard it's going to get hit. And with your solo subclass, you want to be rocking either two things: a grenade that implies Scorch, or a grenade like Healing Nade with Restoration, as well as the two aspects Touch of Flame and Icarus Dash. The fragments I choose to use is Ember of Solence, Ember of Resolve, Ember of Singeing, Ember of Benevolence. And then I like to use Healing Rift and Incinerator Snap as well as Vial of Radiance. This is my pure choice of the build itself and what to utilize. I'm going to actually go into some gameplay and show you how I utilize the build. The whole point of it is obviously for next season, unstoppable fusion rifles, and you can pair that with any other primary weapon in the game that's going to be overload or anti-barrier, you know what I mean? Because you'll also be providing a radiant buff to yourself, which will increase your damage throughout the entire run. So having guns that implement radiant or demolitionist or anything along those lines will benefit this build even further, due to the fact that it's going to enhance every fragment and ability you have. Otherwise, I'm going to get into some gameplay and show you the base of why we use this build, and then I'm going to actually deeply explain why I'm using Rain of Fire, so people have a better understanding. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to put a time frame of like when each bit is, so you can just check it out. Otherwise, during the gunplay, I am going to be kind of mute, so I hope you guys enjoy otherwise.
I can try to override his system locks, but Rasputin's reaction... genuinely worried. I think they're trying to bypass his database and gain direct control of the warsats. That would be bad.
Okay, so if you actually noticed, or if anyone noticed in the clips, the amount of times I was dodging in the air or Icarus dashing in the air, and the amount of times Radiant Buff was staying active and the timer, that was the point of the build's design. Obviously, I or you can tweak the build however you want. I actually wasn't really landing that much and I wasn't putting healing rifts down, but in higher end content you will be putting more rifts and stuff down, so this build will be more beneficial in those sort of things such as raids, GMs, and dungeons. Personally, this was my main build in the Ghost of the Deep dungeon because I never had to reload most of my weapons, and I was using Arbalest while Arbalest one-shotted the shield at the beginning. But I want to quickly read it up on the exotic perk of this exotic, obviously. Air dodge or solar fluzering or whatever they want to call it. But air dodge reloads all your weapons. That was the whole point of the build, to just constantly dodge in the air, with the benefit of Radiant using Vex Mythoclast as that primary weapon. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I know these aren't as defined and as big as some of these other creators. I try to use the best resources and the best I can do for you, but yep, otherwise, I hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, consider subscribing and liking the video. All the support helps. We're nearly at 100 subs. Otherwise, peace. Going to start working on the next few builds for the upcoming season. I hope people like Ark, and I hope people like Void Hunters.